2 days down. A taxi, an apartment, a bank account with her name on it. Maya thought the hard part was behind her. Then this morning, her phone buzzed. An email. Subject line, "Welcome to the team. See you Monday." Today is day 3. And today, Maya walks into an office for the first time. New colleagues, new names to remember, new English, the kind nobody teaches you in a classroom. Same rule as always, shadow every sentence, out loud. And by the end of this session, you'll be able to walk into any office in any English-speaking country and sound like you already belong there. Day 3. Let's go. Maya stood at the office door for a second longer than she needed to. Then she pushed it open, and a woman near the front desk looked up and smiled. Here are the sentences she used. Shadow every one. Out loud, twice. Hi, I'm Maya. I think I'm starting today. Try it. Once more, a little warmer this time. Hi, I'm Maya. I think I'm starting today. Notice I think I'm starting today, not I am starting today. That small softener, I think, takes the edge off a new situation. It sounds less rehearsed, more like a real person walking in for the first time, which you are. It's really nice to finally meet you in person. Your turn. And again, let the warmth show. It's really nice to finally meet you in person. Finally and in person. 2 small words doing a lot of work. They tell the other person, I've been looking forward to this. Native speakers reach for this after emails, after video calls, on a first meeting like this one. It says the moment matters. Now, a sentence most learners quietly avoid. Sorry, could you say your name again? I want to get it right. Say it. One more time, unhurried. Sorry, could you say your name again? I want to get it right. Most learners skip this completely. They nod, they smile, they never ask again, and they spend the whole day guessing. This sentence fixes that. It's polite, it's honest, and it tells people you care enough to get their name right. Nobody is ever offended by this question, not once. A man from the desk behind her turned around. He introduced himself as Daniel and asked the question every new employee hears on their first morning. Here's where a lot of learners trip up. Not on the grammar, on the rhythm. Small talk moves fast, but nobody's testing your English. They're just being friendly. Shadow everyone. How was your commute? Did you find the place okay? Try it. Again, casual, like you're not thinking about grammar at all. How was your commute? Did you find the place okay? 2 questions back to back. That's exactly how native speakers talk. They rarely stop at one. Get comfortable answering 2 questions in a row. No pause in between. It was fine, thanks. A bit of traffic, but nothing too bad. Your turn. Once more. It was fine, thanks. A bit of traffic, but nothing too bad. Sit with nothing too bad for a second. Not good, not bad. It's the exact, relaxed middle ground small talk lives in. Learn this phrase, and you'll use it every single week of your life in English. So, what does your day usually look like? Say it. Again. So, what does your day usually look like? This is how you ask about someone's job without sounding like an interview. Compare it to, what is your job? Stiff, a little cold. What does your day look like? Is soft, curious, natural. I'm still finding my feet, to be honest. Your turn. Again, light, self-aware, not embarrassed at all. I'm still finding my feet, to be honest. Finding my feet. An idiom for still getting used to something new. Every native speaker recognizes it instantly. Using it on day 1 tells your new colleagues something quiet but important. You're comfortable enough with English to reach for natural expressions, not just textbook ones. Then came the part Maya was quietly dreading. Her manager, Sarah, walked over with a laptop and a short list of tasks. This is the moment most learners freeze. Not because the English is hard, but because they're afraid of asking the wrong question. These are the sentences that keep you calm and clear when that happens. Shadow every one. Just to check, would you like this done today, or is there more flexibility? Try it. Again, confident, not unsure. Just to check, would you like this done today, or is there more flexibility? Just to check. 3 words that let you ask almost anything without sounding like you didn't understand. It might be the most useful phrase in this whole episode. Reach for it before any question that could sound like doubt. Sorry, could you clarify what you mean by that? Your turn. Once more. Sorry, could you clarify what you mean by that? Not, I don't understand. Not, what? Could you clarify sounds professional in any office, in any country. It puts the gap in the explanation, not in your English, which most of the time is exactly where it belongs. That makes sense. I'll get started on it now. Say it. Again, decisive. That makes sense. I'll get started on it now. You've heard that makes sense before in this series. Here it is again. Same structure, brand new situation. This is how real fluency builds, not new phrases every single time, but old ones showing up in new places until they feel automatic. Let me know if I've misunderstood anything. Your turn. Calm, practical. Again. Let me know if I've misunderstood anything. This sentence protects you. It shows humility without sounding unsure of yourself. Managers everywhere respond well to this. It tells them you'd rather ask than guess. And that's exactly the impression you want on day 1. That's day 3. Day 1. A taxi, a stranger, a call home. Day 2. A bank, documents, fees. Today, a new office, new names, new small talk, a new task, handled calmly. Notice what's happening here. Each day the situation changes, but the sentences you're building, just to check, that makes sense. I want to get it right. They keep coming back. New rooms, new voices, new reasons to use them. That's not coincidence. That's fluency forming, one repetition at a time. One final pass through today's key phrases. Shadow each one, clean and confident. Sorry, could you say your name again? I want to get it right. How was your commute? I'm still finding my feet, to be honest. Just to check, would you like this done today? Could you clarify what you mean by that? Let me know if I've misunderstood anything. 3 days in, And you're already speaking like someone who belongs in the room. That was you. Just now. 3 days. Nobody expected you to still be here. But you are. Write in the comments, Day 3 done. Every comment helps the next learner find this series right when they need it. Same as you did. Day 4 follows Maya into her first real conversation with a friend. The kind of relaxed, fast, unscripted English no course ever quite prepares you for. It's coming. And after today, you're more than ready. Take care. Keep speaking. Day 4. I'll see you there.